welcome back to RCIcons and the Christmas Eve Top Force giveaway. I hope you guys are all having a Merry Christmas so far. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. So we're here today to find out the results of the Top Force giveaway. I figured I would put the elf hat on for this. Hold on a second. Hello? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm giving away my Top Force collection. What are you doing? What do you mean I can't do that? You gave kits away all over the world. What do you mean the hat? I can't wear this hat, but it does cool things. What does it do? Hold on a second. You have a hat like that? Send you the hat. What do you mean send you the hat? It's my hat. But you're the elf? I can't be the elf just for one day? Be Santa? RC Santa? I kind of like the sound of that. Get a Santa hat. Hold on one second. Ah. Is this one as cool as the elf hat? Hold on. Somewhere there's a button. It's because it's on backwards. There we go. You watching? Yeah, see, this one's just as cool. Yeah, no worries. I'll make sure the other one gets sent to you. Hold on, this is too loud. I can't figure out how to shut this thing off now. Hold on. There we go. The thing went crazy on me. Is that better? That's better. Hey, Elf. I want to thank you for all the giveaways you did this year around the world. It was your pleasure? Yeah, it's my pleasure too when I do stuff like this. Hey, one last thing before I let you go. Can I tell everybody who you are out in YouTube land? Come on, everybody thinks that I'm you. I know. I think I've sent to like 6 YouTube channels and you're at like 100. I get it, I'm not you. I can tell them? Where you live too? Alright, hold on. Hey, the elf says I can tell you his name and where he lives. You ready? His name is Buddy and he lives at the North Pole. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Yeah. I'll get the hat in the mail. Alright, bye. That elf. He's a wild one. So yeah, the RC Elf, man, he's helped out like 100 channels. Isn't that crazy? I don't know that the number is exactly 100, but it's over 50 at least in the past 2 to 3 years. So for all of you that send me comments saying, I think you're the elf, I'm not the elf. I wouldn't give stuff to channels with my name on it and then be giving it away secretly at the same time. It doesn't make sense. But I can be RC Santa today. So we're here to give away the Top Force collection. I'm ready to do it. Let's get somebody else these cars. I need space in my cabinets. I've got builds going on left and right, no place to put them. So yes, 4 cars are going today. 4 cars are going in just a second. Let me bring the camera over. I'm going to show you the cars again real quick, and we're going to get the number generator out on the computer. See you in a second. Alright, so now that I have you in position, I want to show you the 4 cars real quick. But before I do that, because I'm afraid people will kick off once they see that they didn't win, I just want to say a couple of things real quick. So, we're nearing the end of the year. 2022 is essentially over. 2023 is about to begin. And we live in a world now where, unfortunately, the norm is people think more about themselves than they do others. And I saw a video once by Medic at RC Sparks, and this was probably 2 years ago, where he gave away his Ford Raptor to his friend Sluicebox Steve. And in that video, Aaron had mentioned that he was trying to be more selfless and less selfish. And when he did that, it resonated with me. Now, I've always been a giving person, but when those words came out of his mouth, it absolutely resonated with me. And I know the RC Elf feels the same way. It's part of our soul, right? To be more selfless and less selfish. So as we are in this time of transitioning from 2022 to 2023, and we're making New Year's resolutions or looking at and reflecting over the past year and what the new year is going to bring, I would ask everybody out there to try to make it a point in their life to do one random act of kindness every single day. Now, that doesn't mean it needs to be financial. It could be as simple as holding a door for somebody. But honestly, if we as human beings could learn to do one random act of kindness each day and to look at our lives and ourselves as being more selfless and less selfish in everything that we do, this world would be such a better place. So just think about that as you're with your families over the holiday season, as you're making New Year's resolutions for next year. Just think about that. Those 4 words. More selfless, less selfish. I think this world needs attitude like that, in all honesty. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was this is a time of year where people that suffer from bipolar or depression have a really hard time. There was a time in my life where I suffered from depression, and I would have really hard times in the winter on gray days, and when everybody was joyful, I had a hard time finding joy. Now, thankfully, those days aren't current days, but we all know people out there that maybe life is not giving them a fair shake at the moment, right? Maybe it's clinical, and we just happen to know someone that suffers with clinical depression or bipolar. Reach out to those people and let them know that there's hope in this world. Let them know that this world isn't hopeless and that their life has meaning and there can be joy found in it. It's just things that have been coming across my mind over the past week and a half that, if we're more selfless and less selfish and we're providing hope to the hopeless, it just goes a long way. This RC community is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I know that when thousands of people start to create not necessarily a movement, but a change in their norm, it can be very exponential. So I thank you guys for entering the Top Force giveaway. And I'm happy to let these cars go to you guys. I hope you're having a great holiday season and that it continues for the next week as we transition to 2023. So we had 511 people. That's pretty good odds, to be honest. 511 people emailed me saying they wanted a Top Force for Christmas. Unfortunately, we only have 4 for the 511. So let's take a look at these cars. I almost forgot to look at the cars again. So this is the Top Force Evolution clone. I bought this, and this was built before the Evo Riri came out. So this car has UJs all the way around, titanium turnbuckles, titanium screw set. It's got an aftermarket carbon chassis, a JX servo, fully ball raced with high cap shocks. I'm not sure if the ball diffs are the correct ball diffs or not. It has an unpainted under tray that has protective film on it. It has a couple of scratches on the under tray, but I think it's just a protective film. That will be the first name called wins that car. The second name called is going to win this, the Top Force Black Edition, or the Top Force Evo Black Edition. Again, this is another car that I bought pre-Evolution Riri. It's just it's a Top Force Riri kit that's got, looks like TaO2 red plastics on it. FRP chassis. It's got a 1060, an Expert steering servo in there with it's a Surpass Hobby radio gear. I thought it was Schwana, but it's not. It's Surpass. It's a 6-channel radio and 6-channel receiver. What does this have? This looks like it has potentially titanium turnbuckles, titanium screws, or some of the screws are titanium. It's got a GT tune motor, and the rest of it is straight Top Force. So just a gorgeous car. So this one, the winner can literally just put a battery in it and go to town if they want. The next one, the third name called, wins this car, which is an original Top Force with a Revive RC body shell. It's 100% original, other than the turnbuckles are like they look like the Tamiya blue turnbuckles, but they look a little bit faded. It's 100% original dog bones in the rear, UJs in the front. It's got the silver can motor. It does have I think it's a Futaba steering servo in there, which would be period correct. This car's never been run. It's 100% mint. And then along with that, we've got the original box. And inside the box is the manual and the original body set. So this is the original body for it. And when you put it up to the light, you can see it's a little transparent, which is why I put the other body on there. It just needs more paint. This is the original wing. That one there came with that Revive body set. So original manual underneath. So everything is here. It's even got the empty blister packs, and there's all the leftover parts trees are in there as well. So that would be the third name called, and then the fourth name called, this one is so much lighter than the others, wins the original mint, never run Top Force Evolution. Look at that thing. All the titanium screws are there. Everything is correct with this car. It's got the vintage high cap dampers, the vintage UJs. It's butter smooth. No motor, but it does have an aluminum motor mount in there. I'm not sure if the Evo came with an aluminum motor mount. For some reason, I didn't think that it did. So, like I was saying in the last clip, before I realized I forgot that we hadn't looked at the cars again, I've got a number generator here. It goes from 1. Goes from number 1 to 511. I want to thank all the women that entered. We tend to think of RC as being a man's hobby. And we had at least 10 women enter. A couple of them may have entered on behalf of their husband, like as a Christmas present. And I think that's great. I wish more women would get involved in the hobby, to be honest, because it's a hobby that anybody could enjoy. So, the numbers are ticking away. If you win, I will email you. There's no need to email me. You can say thank you in the comments if you want. Usually a lot of people read the comments and will congratulate you in the comments. But I will email you to get your address and to send this out. So, the winner of the Evo clone is number 402. Number 402. Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore, you just won the Top Force Evo clone. Again, it has carbon fiber chassis, high cap shocks, titanium screw set. Absolutely gorgeous car. The one thing you will need, Trevor, is a new set of 12mm hexes so that these wheels fit right. I didn't have a spare set laying around, or at least not one that I could easily find. So Trevor, unfortunately, you're not available for the other 3 cars, but congratulations on winning the first one. The second car, you can see the numbers ticking away. Number 174. Number 174 is, if I can find it here. I got it. Simon Dunn. 174, Simon Dunn. You just won the Top Force Black. Again, I will email you. No need for you to email me. So the Top Force Black on the FRP chassis with the full radio gear. All you need is a battery, Simon, and you're off and running. We're going to start the numbers again. They're ticking away, ticking away. Stop. Number 75. I got it right here. So number 75, your name is Paul. Big Paul, 140175. Big Paul, you just won the original Top Force Green with box, manual, revive body set, and original body set. Congratulations, Paul. Merry Christmas, bud. And the last one, the original Top Force Evolution, 275. Where is 275? 275 is Michael Blair. Michael Blair, you just won an original Top Force Evolution. Absolutely mint condition, never run. So that's it. The 4 cars are gone. Let me change the view for a quick closing and wish you guys a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. So that's going to wrap up the 2022 RCIcons Top Force giveaway. Christmas giveaway, Hanukkah giveaway, holidays giveaway. I hope you guys had fun with it. That's the whole point. If you didn't win this one, you never know. You might win the next one. I want to thank you guys for all of your support this year. I look forward to what 2023 has to offer. Remember, more selfless, less selfish. Happy holidays.
Oh, there's no place like no for
See you next year.